There are some celebrities that are never not talked about, whether it's for their talents or their personality. One of the most influential hip-hop artists of his time, Kanye West, has made multiple moves in the music and fashion industry, yet he's consistently in the eye of the media because of his unpredictably wild behavior in public. Strap in, because we're taking you on a trip down memory lane, Kanye style. Starting with a fan favorite, "I'ma Let You Finish" became a viral sensation when the rapper took it upon himself to get on stage at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards and interrupt Taylor Swift's acceptance speech for the Best Female Video Award. We can all understand the difference of opinion. He wanted Beyoncé to win and was gutted that she didn't. But nothing could have explained why he stormed on stage and snatched the mic from Taylor midway in her speech to exclaim that Beyoncé deserved to win for single ladies. Everyone but Kanye himself believed it to be an unnecessarily rude move. Even then President Barack Obama was offended by this and called Kanye a jackass for being so insensitive. This infamous incident is also what began an ongoing feud between the country singer turned pop star and Kanye himself. Even a decade later, Kanye believed he was never in the wrong for storming on stage like that. "If God didn't want me to run on stage and say Beyoncé had the best video, he wouldn't have sat me in the front row," he told Nick Cannon in September 2020. It seems that Ye has an explanation for every time he's done something wild in public. Unfortunately, it doesn't end here. Taking a look at his track record at award shows, it seems that being a sore loser is one of his less likable habits. In 2007, he was nominated for 5 awards at the MTV Music Video Awards, and when he did not win a single one of them, he vowed to never return to the award ceremony again. He couldn't stand to be happy for the performers either. He was reportedly annoyed that Britney Spears had been chosen to open the 2007 VMAs. After all, according to Ye, Spears hadn't had a hit record in years, and he did not believe she was well-suited or worthy of being the opener for the ceremony, especially not since he had to record his performance in a Las Vegas suite instead of the VMA main stage. He stormed the stage at the 2006 MTV Europe Music Awards as well, when he lost the Best Hip-Hop Artist trophy for his music video, Touch the Sky. He took the microphone to say, "My video cost $1 million. Pamela Anderson was in it. I was jumping across canyons and shit." According to him, the loss made the award ceremony lose credibility. Although later on, he apologized for his erratic behavior, claiming he was intoxicated, the public knows that Kanye is somewhat fond of making a scene. Can we forget his presidential campaign days? Back in 2020, Kanye wanted to add POTUS to his list of achievements. But knowing his attitude, what could we expect but outrageous campaigning from him? Standing on the podium, the hip-hop star had quite a few controversial things to say. He talked about how Harriet Tubman had actually not freed any slaves from the Underground Railroad, and having to convince Kim against aborting their first child, all the while commenting on his genius IQ. He didn't just speak on the podium though, he had an emotional meltdown while he was talking about abortions. Apparently, his father had wanted to abort him, but his mother saved his life, just the way he saved North's, his first daughter, with Kim. A public display like this put Kim in a tough spot as he disrespected the privacy of their personal life and was probably what eventually led to their divorce. His attempts at being president didn't last very long, as he didn't have a good enough voter turnout and later said that he never intended on winning anyway. Who knows why he really ran for president after all, when he was never really interested in winning. At least, he never won, and we were spared the trials of having Ye as POTUS. This wasn't his first time being involved in politics though. Way back in 2006, the Donda artist had been called for a TV Live fundraiser for the victims of Hurricane Katrina. Of course there was a script for the celebrities to follow, but Kanye just doesn't do anything by the book. He decided to go off script to comment on George Bush, bashing him for discriminating against the black victims of the hurricane. In this shocking outburst, he declared that Bush didn't care about the black community in America, which led to the producer cutting him off instantly and moving on to the next presenter. As if it wasn't awkward enough then, his support for Donald Trump in 2018 made his values and choices all the more questionable. He even went as far as to call Trump his brother, nothing short of the unexpected and outrageous behavior we have come to see Ye display. Now, if you thought this was all bad, imagine being married to Kanye, or actually, imagine divorcing him. We all know how he can't take no from anyone, so we can hardly fathom what the beauty mogul Kim Kardashian must have had to face when she decided to divorce him. He made multiple embarrassing tweets and posts on Instagram pleading Kim to take him back, but his live display of desperation takes the cake. During his performance of Runaway at the Free Larry Hoover event in December 2021, West made a public plea by singing, "I need you to run right back to me, more specifically, Kimberly." Unfortunately, this backfired for him, as the Keeping Up with the Kardashians star filed paperwork to be declared single and restore her last name just a day after this incident. Moving on, there is no end to his controversial opinions. Kanye had no doubt in his mind when he claimed that AIDS is a man-made disease. During the Live 8 benefit concert in 2005, he told the audience that AIDS had been placed in Africa on purpose, shocking those who were present at the event. He didn't hold himself back from taking to Twitter to talk about abortion either. A father of 4 children, Kanye bashed women for getting abortions, complaining that the procedure costs too much and gold-digging bitches get pregnant on purpose. Coming across tweets like these, it makes sense that he took almost a year-long break from Twitter in 2016. Yes, his controversial opinions on Twitter and frequent rants about everything from celebrities to personal life led him to take a long hiatus from social media. After spending 20 minutes bashing Jay-Z and Beyoncé at a concert in Sacramento and playing a total of 3 songs, Kanye left the stage and ended his show. While he's never been a stranger to ranting publicly, this time it had taken a serious toll on his mental health, and he was even hospitalized for psychiatric evaluation. It was after his release that he did a social media cleanse, sparing the Twitterverse from dealing with his problematic opinions. And not only are they controversial, they're confusing as well. Looking back at his public claims, it's difficult to not be confused about his values. At one time, he bashed Bush for misrepresenting the black community, but then he goes on to support Trump. He spoke out for recognition for black artists in the industry, yet he believes Harriet Tubman's struggle to free slaves was all a lie. In a similar way, he made some pretty questionable comments about slavery in a live TMZ interview. Back in 2018, the Life of Pablo artist shocked fans by saying that slavery sounded like a choice to him. He went on to say that 400 years seemed like a long time to remain slaves, and that it was more of a mental prison than anything else. He's got quite the confidence in his own opinions, that's for sure. Lastly, a scuffle with the paparazzi only makes sense. After going through many of his unexplainable wild public outbursts, it seems justifiable to be outraged by the paparazzi's invasion of his privacy. But Kanye, being Kanye, took it further by engaging in a physical fight with one of the photographers at LAX airport in 2013. The constant flashes of light and questions had apparently offended him, and he ran at Daniel Ramos, the photographer, almost knocking him to the ground. Although he wasn't injured, Ramos still went to the hospital, and West was sentenced to 2 years of probation after being investigated by the police. After a long career of having bad run-ins with the paparazzi, he privately settled with Daniel Ramos in 2016, and even broke up a fight between a few photographers at the airport by giving them a hug. Sounds pretty unlike him, but he had a moment of kindness, and the Daily News dubbed him Squeezus. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about Kanye's public outbursts? Is there a reason that can possibly explain them, or is he just a blunt and rude person? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.